Kobe. It actually landed in the bag. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another new video. In today's video, we're talking about grocery shopping on a budget, as well as some meal prepping. So I'm about to head to the grocery store in just a minute. I'll take you guys with me. I'll see if I can film in there. If not, when we get home, we'll show you what we bought. We'll show you how we meal prep. Let's go shopping. All right, we just pulled up to the grocery store. So what I figured I'll do is I'll actually take my phone in there and see if I can get some footage. I don't know how they are with filming in there, but I figured it'd be cool to actually show you inside the grocery store. And this way you could see how we compare prices, look at the differences between brand name stuff and generic brand stuff, and give you guys an idea of how you can save money and be smarter while shopping on a budget.
A what?
A budget.
A budget?
Yeah. You know something?
Oh my God, like Tarjay, trying to be fancy here.
Okay. Some call it a wagon, some call it a shopping cart, some call it a trolley. I'm actually not picking up any almond milk, but you can see the store brand, 2 for $5. If you wanted to buy the name brand like Silk or Almond Breeze, you're looking at $3.99 right there. So big difference in price. Store brand's fine for something like almond milk. So there are some things that I will buy name brand. I won't buy the store or generic brand depending on what the product is. Most of the time the store brand is just fine, but I'm like picky about certain things. Greek yogurt, I don't give a shit. Store brand's cool. This is where the shopping tends to get a little bit more expensive when we're going for the meats and the proteins. I knew ahead of time that boneless, skinless chicken breast and thighs were on sale this week. So you're looking at $169 a pound, which is very cheap. So this entire package, which is 6.15 pounds, would normally be $2.99 a pound. Now it's $169. So you're getting this entire package for 10 bucks, which is awesome. And the same right here with the boneless, skinless chicken thighs, $169 a pound. Normally $269 a pound, so instead of 12 bucks, it's only $7.59 for this whole package. So always look for sales when you're buying your proteins. So you want to figure out what protein sources do you want to cook for that week ahead of time. So I know when something is a good price or not. So the more often you shop, the more you'll start to notice trends with different sales and what is actually a good sale. I came in here, let's say I really wanted ground turkey, but it was $3.99 a pound. It wouldn't really make sense to get that for this week, knowing that the chicken's $169. So oftentimes I'll come in here and this 93.7, they'll actually have a deal where it's 2 for $6. If you're really bulking on a budget and you're not too worried about calories, you can come over. Usually the bakery section, it's got free samples. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. When it comes to apples, look, I don't care what anyone says. The best apple you can get is the Honey Crisp, and they happen to be a lot more expensive than most other ones. That's actually not even that bad. I've seen them as high as $3.99, which is just absurd. But I looked over here and I actually saw that yellow sign, and it was $5 for a bag of Honey Crisp apples. Then I saw that yellow sign, $2.79 for the same bag of Honey Crisp apples. But now what you want to do with something like this is there's obviously a reason it's $2.79. I mean, if one or two of them are a little soft, it's still worth it picking up the bag for that cheap. So definitely look through them. If you see one like that where you can put your finger through if you touch it, probably not a good idea, but look around and I'm sure you'll find a nice solid bag. Here's a very simple example. So I usually get these Quick Oats, store brand, $3.59. If you want to buy the Quaker Quick Oats, $5.49. Oats are oats, it's the same shit. So just save the money, buy the store brand. What about rice cakes? I remember these things used to be a lot cheaper, but this is where it might be worth spending a little bit more money. So you could see Quaker, which are the best kind of rice cakes, are $2.49. The store brand is $1.99. I personally would rather spend that extra 50 cents because I've noticed that sometimes with the store brand, they taste a little bit stale and nobody wants some stale ass rice cakes. So I would say spend the extra 50 cents and get the good stuff. Rice, one of the cheapest carbohydrates out there. Now, if you're looking for convenience, you're gonna pay for it. So this is only 2 cups and it's $2.79. That's insane. Yes, it's very convenient if you're someone who's on the go and needs something quick, or you can not make the excuses, come right over to here, and right here, $3.99. Yeah, look at that. I mean, people don't even have space for that shit in their house. But you can come right here and $3.99, you can buy the Carolina one. 5 pounds of rice, $3.99. Convenience makes sense for a lot of people. It's easier, but there's also just being straight up lazy. So you could spend the extra money if you have the budget for it. Then yeah, buying those cups of rice is easy. Throw it in the microwave. Or you could just set aside 20 minutes, cook a batch of rice, and it will be very convenient to just, once the rice is cooked, take a cup out, scoop it into your bowl, and you're done. So don't use that as an excuse. And if you're really on a budget, be smart with your money, buy the rice in bulk, and cook it ahead of time. So we have a few more things to grab, then we're gonna check out, then I'll see you guys at home. All right, back home from the store. Now, the thing I do before I go shopping is I think about what meals I wanna eat for the week. So I know I need to get some protein in bulk, some carbs, and then I just fill in the rest. So fats and vegetables, I'll fill in where I wanna fill them in. So the main thing I picked up first was the protein sources. So here, I showed you guys that the chicken breast and the chicken thighs were on sale. So I picked up a package of each. Now, whether I'm gonna cook them both or not doesn't really matter because I can always throw it in the freezer and I'll have it. So when there is a really good sale, it makes sense to buy a little bit more in bulk. So we have boneless, skinless chicken thighs as well as chicken breasts. And then there was this. This is top round steak. Now this is very lean steak. And you can see, remember that yellow sticker? That's the manager special. So these steaks right here are about £1 each. And it came out to $3.60 and $3.32. The normal price would have been about $7 because this comes out to $7 a pound. So we picked up 2 of these. We'll probably slice these up, cook them. We'll show you how we meal prep, but those are the main protein sources that we're gonna cook in bulk. The other protein, we have things like eggs here, which I'll cook a few of these in the morning, and then some Greek yogurt, and then that pretty much covers most of my protein. Then I have whey protein powder if I want to fill in the gap, which I usually have 1 to 2 scoops a day. So that right there is a good way to save money, get your proteins on sale. Then we move into carbs, probably the cheapest thing. All we actually picked up today in bulk was this 5-pound bag of white potatoes because I already have some other stuff. So always have these in the house. So just quick oats and a 5-pound bag of rice. Those are the main cheap carb sources in bulk. Over here, we have fruit and vegetables. Just a couple of bags of frozen vegetables. Again, the store brand stuff, it's 99 cents a bag. These can live in the freezer for as long as you need them to. Toss in the microwave, you're good to go. 2 bags of spinach right here, whether I'm making a salad with these or just sauteing in a pan. Always like to have greens. I eat a lot of greens, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, quite a bit. Iceberg lettuce, I wouldn't consider this like a green vegetable.
It is green though.
It's green, but it's like water. Yeah, we use it to we use it to slice up for if I want to add bulk to a salad, or if we're making tacos or something and want to throw it on top, or a taco salad. It's actually really good. So we'll shred this shit up, throw it in there. So I always pick up 1 or 2 of those. Then we got some fruit. Again, choose what's on sale for that week. So bananas are always going to be cheap. I think these were $1.80 for.
I don't even know if they were that much.
6 of them.
Bananas are cheap.
Mangoes are cheap. You guys saw the apples in the store. We were able to get these on sale. And a bag of frozen strawberries. Now, I use this for my smoothies and my protein at night. If you don't know what protein is, you'll see soon in a video. But yeah, instead of buying fresh fruit, which could go bad, what's up, G? I like, frozen, again, can stay in the freezer. So we got our fruits covered. And then odds and ends, some sliced cheese, some black beans. Again, another good carb source, a great way to add fiber, and also 8 grams of protein per serving. So just by this was 65 cents. That's like the bulk of everything. We also grabbed, some rice cakes as well as these tacos. So sometimes we'll do a bunch of those. And then if you want to get flexible with it and have some fun, these are just pretzels, but we also got these. If you are cutting,
Oh my God.
or if you struggle and if you have trigger
don't
foods,
buy those. Just don't buy them.
if you don't have self-control, do not keep shit like this in the house. We bought them just because, Britt loves them. I don't even like them that much. The macros are
horrendous.
Terrible. So these little munchkins, they're about this big. 4 of them is 11 fat, 32 carbs. Yeah, I know, G, it's horrible.
Upset.
And 1 protein. 4 of them, 230 calories. So if you're not someone who can eat 1 or 2 of these and actually factor them into your macros, do not keep a box like this in the house because it's going to set you off and you're going to blow your calories for the day. So if you don't have self-control, don't buy stuff like that. And that's what we picked up for today. So you can see proteins on sale, carbs are cheap, fill in the odds and ends if you need. If you need to hit the grocery store twice, there's nothing wrong with that. It's better than actually buying too much and throwing away food. And yeah, so now we're actually going to okay, now we're actually going to cook some of this in bulk so we have it ready for the week. So we'll show you how we do that. Very easy to do. Gee, you want to make a cameo?
Look at that fluff bomb.
Say what up.
I guess she not.
You want a meal prep? All right.
Like I'll eat.
And we're done. It took about an hour, including cleanup. So if you clean as you go, it makes it much easier. Now, I didn't prep that much, but I just want to show you how easy this was. What we did was, we did the steak 2 ways. So one of them we cut up into cubes. Brittany actually thin sliced it into like shaved beef. And she likes that in tacos that way, but it's also good if you want to throw it on a sandwich and melt some cheese on top. So 2 steak sauces cooked in bulk right there. We have the boneless, skinless chicken thighs right here, which is not as much as I thought, but remember, I still have those chicken breasts I can always cook midweek if I need to. So these were super easy to cook. A little bit of barbecue sauce, throw them in the electric skillet. You can bake them, you can cook them in a pan. Very easy. So that's the proteins cooked in bulk, and the only rice that I cooked, the only carb that I cooked in bulk was about 8 cups of rice. I usually have anywhere from 2 to 3 cups of this a day. So with that said, the theme here, you can see, cook your protein sources in bulk. That's the easiest thing you can do because it's usually the hardest and most time consuming. Now, anytime I want to make a meal, it's super easy for me to grab 4, 6, 8 ounces, however much meat you want. Just grab it out of the container. You got the rice cooked already. If you don't want to do rice, you want to do a potato, 5 minutes in the microwave, your potatoes are done. Get your proteins cooked in bulk. Cook some rice in bulk so you have it. And yeah, it's as simple as that. Some people do like to individually actually meal prep their meals. So they would do like 6 ounces of meat, their carb source, and some vegetables in these containers and put like 10 or 12 of these in the fridge. So it's just grab and go throughout the week. I don't like to do it that way. As long as I have my proteins cooked and I have this bowl of rice, I'm pretty set. I'm a simple dude. But hopefully that gave you some insight into how simple it can be to shop and to cook. Don't make excuses. Pick one day for the week. Get your stuff cooked in bulk and you'll be set without falling off track. So set yourself up for success. If you guys enjoy this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, and we're gonna do a lot more of this. We're gonna be in the kitchen a lot. We're gonna do more meal prep. We're gonna do how to actually cook and season your food so it tastes good. I'll show you different methods of cooking, from the skillet to the stovetop to the oven to broiling to baking. I want you guys to get as much information as possible. I know a lot of you guys are not really too advanced when it comes to cooking. You tell me that all the time. So if you enjoyed the video, again, thumbs up. Thank you as always. We got some full day of eatings coming. We got a lot of stuff coming to this channel. Subscribe if you're new here. Drop a comment down below. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Kobe.